Hi everyone, this is Josh Warner from SourcePoint Press. As you know, one of our most anticipated series this year is the Curse of Cleaver County, and the issues that have come out have been just widely accepted and loved, and we thank you so much for that. And we have huge plans for the Curse of Cleaver County and the world that we have created with Cleaver County. Issue number 4 of Curse of Cleaver County was supposed to hit stores next month, and issue 5 the following month. That will not be happening. We have decided to hit pause on this series because this series is extremely important to us, and we have a lot of readers who have been very, very interested in this series and want to get it. Unfortunately, what we found is that retailers are not meeting the demand that the consumers themselves have shown us for this. Now, when this happens, when the pre-orders that determine our print runs do not hit the numbers that are required to be able to pay the art team who makes this incredible book for us and fund the production of this series, we have to make a decision. Now, despite retailers not showing the same enthusiasm that you guys have shown us for the series, I do not blame them for this happening. This happens a lot with all sorts of different titles. And it's really difficult time for retailers right now to take any sort of risks on any product. And I am not asking them to take a risk. And so when that happens, a lot of the stores that are carrying the book, they're not putting it on the shelves, they're only ordering it in for people who specifically asked for them to pre-order it for them for their pull list. As a result, the number of people who have specifically gone and asked does not meet the actual number of people who plan to be able to purchase this title, and it just does not cover the costs of making it, even though the enthusiasm and the demand is outweighing the print runs. Now, we're dedicated to this series. It's not getting canceled. It's not going away. I promise you that. We have big, big plans for the entire Cleaver County horrorverse. As you know, Murder by Mail is set in Cleaver County, and the two intertwine with each other. So my question is for you. How would you like to be able to get Cleaver County? Do you want to be able to walk into comic book stores and ask them to order it in for you and then come back 2 months later and pick it up from your pull list? Would you like to see a Kickstarter for each issue, maybe every month or every other month? Be like smaller Kickstarters with, not a big cost. It would just be like buying the comic or, pre-ordering it yourself. Would you like to be able to buy it on our website or someone else's website? What's the way that you want to be able to make sure that you're getting every issue of Curse of Cleaver County and that you're keeping up with the series and that you don't forget to pick it up, or you don't, how is it that you would like to get it? Maybe it's a subscription program where we automatically mail them to you. You tell me, because that's what SourcePoint is going to do. We're going to listen to you guys. You've been so supportive. You've been excited for this series, and we're not going to let you down. We're going to do this. We're going to make this happen no matter what. And on that same note, I want to thank all the retail partners who have been so incredibly enthusiastic and who have been stocking this book and who are loving it, and their customers are loving it too. We get amazing, great feedback. Now the question is, how do we make sure that we get this to you the best way, the way you want it, and also still support them? One of the options here is if we do Kickstarters for the issues, or maybe Kickstarters for the volumes. You let me know. What would you prefer? We include retailer tiers so that we can include them. Now, the plan here is we are removing this from distribution for the time being, but we intend to return the trade paperback collected editions to distribution through Diamond Comic Distributors, Lunar Distribution, and Simon & Schuster, which means the trade paperback graphic novels later, as long as the series is successful along the way, will be in plenty of stores. That's all I have for right now. I don't want you to think of this as bad news. It's not. It's just a change. And we have to start really looking at a lot of our titles in this way to make sure that that people are getting them the way they want to, and that you know, we're not putting all our eggs in one basket. And if that basket is you know, comic book store distribution, and we're finding that the return isn't enough to be able to fund the series, that's how series get canceled, and we don't want that. So we're going to pivot, and we're going to make sure this happens. Thank you all so much for listening. We really want your comments. This is a real question, so please, wherever you're seeing this video, I'm going to put it multiple places. Please leave comments and let us know, how do you want to read The Curse of Cleaver County? Thanks, everybody.